This dam in Africa is absolutely enormous. Welcome to the Grand Ethiopian Reservoir Dam, an epic ongoing mega project. The journalists in the country call it an economic miracle as it has the potential to take millions of people out of relative poverty. However, if completed, it may lead to conflicts between Egypt, Sudan, and Ethiopia over who holds the world's longest river, the Nile. The Grand Ethiopian Reservoir Dam is the largest hydroelectric power plant in Africa when completed, as well as among the 20 largest in the world. For Ethiopia, the dam will make a huge difference. The government expects it will generate up to 6,500 megawatts of electricity, doubling the annual national electricity output. This will enable the 60% of the population that is not yet connected to the grid to gain access to reliable power. The reservoir connected to the dam will hold about 74 billion cubic meters of water, and the dam itself is made out of 10 million cubic meters of roller-compacted concrete. The project is set to include 2 power stations, 3 spillways, and a saddle dam, which will be 4.8 kilometers long by 45 meters high. The main dam, however, will be 145 meters deep and 1.8 kilometers long. The enormous $4.2 billion dam has been at the center of a regional dispute ever since Ethiopia broke ground on the mega project in 2011. But it's still not complete due to several problems. You see, the dam is being built on the Blue Nile River, which is located about 40 kilometers east of Sudan. Not to mention, Egypt's entirely built around the Nile. 85% of Egypt's water comes from the Nile, and around 95% of its population live within a few kilometers of this famous river. That's why Sudan's and Egypt's governments worry that the dam could lead to reduced water flow in the Nile River, causing increased water scarcity. Tensions in the region are high, and this seems to be the reason for it. According to an article, Egypt was even prepared to bomb it to protect their share of the Nile. But why is Ethiopia building this dam after all the external cost involved? Well, the government states that this project will lift the country out of poverty. Furthermore, the construction will create up to 12,000 jobs, which will also reduce the number of people living in extreme poverty. Even though the dam is already 90% built and is expected to be full by 2026, negotiations between the nations have nearly entirely stalled today with no agreements reached. Whatever the outcome, this is a piece of infrastructure likely to reshape more than just rivers in the region.